Hey guys, what's up? Killjoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, everybody's a suspect!
Everybody's a suspect!
Today we're going to be talking about some more Scream 5 theories, but before I get into that, I'm gonna need you guys to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Alright, now let's get into it. Some fan theories online suggest that Randy, you know, that guy who knows all the rules of horror movies because Scream's whole bag was that slashers are predictable, well, that guy dies in Scream 2 very inexplicably. He's pulled into a van by Ghostface and then stabbed 37 times in the chest.
Carl, that kills people!
But he's stabbed to death and then he kind of just falls over and it looks like he's got some cherry syrup dripping down his face. Maybe it could have been fake. He could have faked his death and secretly he's behind all of the Ghostface killings all along. Now, I was a little skeptical about this theory myself, but if you think about it, it does kind of make sense. Now, in Scream 3, he recorded himself before he died talking about, like, what if Ghostface comes back for a third installment?
Giving up my virginity to Karen Kolchak at the video store was probably not a good idea.
Karen Kolchak?
Yes, Karen Kolchak.
Creepy Karen?
Shut up!
How would he have known Ghostface, someone else was gonna don the Ghostface mask and come back and start killing people?
Told you I'd make a movie someday.
Now, Jamie Kennedy, who plays Randy, even said, responding to a tweet that someone tweeted at him about this Randy theory, that there might be something to it. His tweet read, "They are making a new Scream. I think this is an interesting angle, and I believe I know why he did it. Who's on board?" Well, to answer your question, Jamie, I am very much on board. I think this is going to be a great reason to keep this film series alive. If Randy doesn't die at the end of 5, let's say theoretically that he is the new Ghostface killer, and he does like somehow live at the end of this. That could give a whole new reason to have a new trilogy of Scream films. Which, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, they are planning on doing a whole new trilogy based off of this 5th movie. In the cold open of just about every Scream movie, there's some kind of shocking death. Something to really just off-put everything that you didn't see coming. I think an awesome way to just have a cold open that is totally shocking, something people wouldn't expect, is just to kill Sidney Prescott right off the bat. Okay, now before you start writing your hate comments, because I read all of them on the other video, I know y'all think I hate Sidney Prescott or something. I don't. I don't hate her and I don't want her to die. But I wanted to do something that is going to have a reason to exist. I think 1 through 3, although I don't love the 3rd movie, all 3 of those films add something to the plot. They continue the story somehow. Scream 4 doesn't really have a reason to exist. I think it's honestly a better film than Scream 3. If it didn't exist, it wouldn't really matter. It wouldn't affect the series that much at all. I think that if Scream 5 is going to happen, or 5-cream as I like to call it, I think it needs to do something extraordinary. It needs to kill off a character who's always been around. Dewey, Courtney Cox's character, Sidney Prescott, for example. Or it could bring back Randy. You know what, that's the other thing. They don't need to kill Sidney off if they decide to bring back Randy as the killer and he faked his death the whole time. That would be awesome. That would be epic. I'd be going, hell yeah, this is a Scream movie. This is just like how Scream was back in the 90s. That's what we need right now. That's all I'm asking. It's a little thing. Just do exactly what you did for Scream 4, except give it some plot points that actually matter. So will Randy come back for Scream 5? Did he fake his death? Tell me what you think in the comments below. And please stop telling me that I hate Sidney Prescott and that I just hate this whole series. I'm a huge fan of the Scream series, and in fact, I think it's arguably one of the most important horror franchises probably of all time, just because of how it revitalized the horror scene in the late 90s. Thank you so much for watching my video on Scream 5. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. I'm really hoping Randy comes back, so tell me what you think in the comments. Do you hate Randy? Do you want Sidney to die? Do you want Sidney to live? I don't really know. Send me something in the comments. Tell me what you think. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.